Hi Pisces, welcome to your August read. So I am pulling a Celtic cross spread today with the Rider Waite Tarot, pulling clarifies with the Wild Reflections Tarot and a couple of oracle cards. I've already shuffled the decks for you. I'm just getting your energy into the cards one last time, and look at that. We're starting with the Hanged Man right in the center of your spread, crossed by the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands at the bottom. Wow, the Fool, interesting. The Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands, a lot of Wands cards. The Three of Wands, another one. The Ace of Wands. What's going on? Page of Pentacles. Your outcome is the Two of Pentacles. Interesting ending. Okay, we're definitely going to be pulling some clarifiers on that one. We've got mostly Wands, a couple of major arcana, a couple of Pentacles, and that Knight of Cups in the challenge position at the bottom of the deck, though. You have the Ten of Cups. Wow. The Temperance, the Strength, the Judgment. Holy cow. Okay. Really big energies hanging in the background. Even that Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Death. These are massive energies below the surface here. I feel like there's going to be a lot playing in the background for you, Pisces, throughout the month. But it feels like it's all supporting this Ten of Cups energy. We're trying to bring in this happy life, happy ever after, happy everything for you, Pisces, this month. You have a big journey ahead of you based on my other reads and from what I've heard in various astrological reads as well. So I feel like this month is about really laying the foundation for you to have a beautiful, happy life in this physical reality in order to support you as you move into this big stage. But we'll see. I mean, you've got all of these incredible cards underneath the surface that are pointing to that, especially that Judgment card in there. But we'll see what's actually coming in as we move through this read. Now, both of your oracle cards flipped out while I was shuffling these decks. Really interesting. That doesn't usually happen. From the Enchanted Forest Oracle, you have Thistle. Embrace your unique gifts and talents. Pretty straightforward. And from the Spirit Animals Oracle, you have Assertive with the Cougar. Oh, I love this. In silence you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Wow, look at that gorgeous cougar. Now, this is a really interesting energy. These two cards feel like they are supporting each other, these two oracle cards. Aries got a lot of leadership messages as well. Aries energy is bold and fiery. This cougar card is saying in silence you find power and embrace your unique gifts and talents. I feel like these cards are saying you can be this leader, but in your own way, in the way that's right for you. The more authentically you are yourself, the more power will rise to the surface. The more you can be your unique Pisces self, the more people will recognize your skills and talents and your capacity for leadership. It may not be something you aspire to, but the potential is there. And you don't even need to be a leader on like the world stage or even a big stage, but being a leader in your own life, choosing the path that you're going to walk without undue influence. You know, you get to choose the path you want to take. And with that Fool card in your recent past, I feel like you've set out on this adventure already. You've started something new. You've embraced this freedom of heart. There's something about those words that came to me then. There's an emotional freedom, a sense of just seeing what comes, of jumping in with both feet, no idea what's ahead of you, and just embracing this. It's a very positive energy. I know sometimes with the Fool, I give the warning about being mindful of jumping off the edge of the cliff, but it's like you've dived off this, fully aware of what you're doing and ready to embrace this new adventure. It feels very, very exciting, very positive. There's a gentle energy about it though. Pisces energy, when you get excited and brave, it doesn't have that fiery determination of some of the other signs. It's more of a quiet, enthusiastic joy. It's almost childlike, which is definitely coming through with this Fool. It's really beautiful and really positive and such a great start for this storyline through the center here, and such an auspicious beginning for this Ten of Cups energy to come in. Now, the first stage that we're moving into is actually the Hanged Man. Almost all of my reads for the month, these cards in the middle column have seemed to focus on like the Mercury retrograde energy, and it's been different for each sign. Some of it's felt quite stuck. This doesn't feel stuck for you, but it does feel like you've taken a step back. You're retreating. You've dived into this new adventure, and now you're kind of just taking a step back just to evaluate things, to see things from a new perspective. It feels like you've gone quite quiet and still. And I mean, this is what this Cougar card is saying. In silence, you find power. It's like you're recharging your energy cells to claim this power so that you have everything you need going forward. And I don't know, it's like you started the adventure, you're ready for it, but this is the Mercury retrograde pause before you move back into it again. It's an interesting energy. It's like you're quite okay with Mercury retrograde coming in right now. You're happy to take a step back, feel what the energies are doing, feel what's playing out in your life before you move forward again. So whatever you're doing right now, it feels really good. The only thing I'll say, you've got the Knight of Cups in your challenge position. Now in this main spread, this is the only Cups card. This 10 of Cups card is the overall energy for the read. And it's a very positive energy. But it's almost like with this Knight of Cups card in this challenge position, it's almost like you're closing yourself off to it. You don't believe it. One of the energies with the Knight of Cups is a fickleness. It doesn't feel secure and lasting in this sort of love from this Knight of Cups. He's in love with the idea of love and will possibly jump from partner to partner, just looking for the feeling, that romantic honeymoon energy, and isn't in it for the long haul. Because this isn't your challenge position, it's like you're not trusting this 10 of Cups energy that's coming in. Like there was a cup that was offered to you with this Knight of Cups that came in with this Fool card, and you were feeling it building, and then the Mercury retrograde hit, and you're like, okay, I don't feel I can trust this. I'm just going to step back now, keep my heart safe. I'm not going to embrace this too fully. I'll just see what plays out. It is a challenge. So it's asking you to try to keep your heart open, but I'm not getting the sense that it's like a real roadblock. It's more of a link with that Hanged Man energy. It's like you've taken that step back and you're just assessing things. It does feel like you need to just trust a little bit more, trust the universe with your heart. At least keep it in sleep mode. If you need to remove your heart from the situation a bit, don't shut it down completely. You can put it in sleep mode for a while, that's okay, but just know that this does need to come back in again to embrace that 10 of Cups fully. And I feel like you're going to do it. I'm not getting any sense of things just shutting down with you, which is a really good thing. It's really interesting energy. Okay, top of the spread, we've got the 7 of Wands, which is asking you to stand your ground. Look, it feels pretty straightforward, that 7 of Wands. Whatever this new adventure is that you started out in, you've taken this step back. This is just saying hold your position right now. It feels like you don't need to waste your energy too much on external factors, but you may get a bit tired with having to linger through this Mercury retrograde period especially. You know you need this time away. You know you need to recharge your batteries, to recenter, to gather your energies and gain a higher perspective. But I'm getting a sense of a push-pull here because you do have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the spread. This is the energy and fire and passion and the joy with that sunflower and that sense of magic, something new and mysterious coming in, that energy of something larger than life. That's the energy that's sort of hanging around underneath the surface that's, I feel, come in with this Fool card. This wants to come to the surface. You can tell right now, being a sensitive Pisces, that this is not the time to move forward during this Mercury retrograde phase, and you're taking that time out, but you're trying to maintain this enthusiasm below the surface to hold your position, and it does feel like it's putting a bit of strain on you. I have had quite a few signs that have had a push-pull energy during this Mercury retrograde because there was this burst of energy right at the end of July, and then it dipped right back again with Mercury retrograde. It started building and then it disappeared again. And I feel like you can sense that this is a temporary situation. So you are just holding your ground, holding your position, trying to keep this enthusiasm still bubbling below the surface, but it is feeling like it's wearing you out. This is the Nine of Wands in your near future is the Wounded Warrior card. I almost feel like this is an indication that Your everyday life is going to start feeling a bit more tiring than usual, especially as you move through the Mercury retrograde. Right before it goes direct, you're probably going to get to a point where it's just like, oh, I'm just exhausted with having to do this every day, when I can feel there are such bigger things coming in, especially with that Judgment card underneath there. I mean, you've got the Temperance and the Strength under that 10 of Cups as well. These two are both saying just maintain your balance and stay strong, because it is moving you into a brand new phase of life with that Judgment. You're doing all the right things. When you get to this period of time where you're feeling really flat and drained, take time out to recover your energies. You're already doing it with the Hanged Man. Remember this line of your story coming through here. You've done such a good job with this Hanged Man. It's a very high energy. I just feel like your batteries might start getting a bit drained towards the end of the Mercury retrograde phase. I don't remember when that is. I'm going to have to look that up for you. But this 9 of Wands is just saying take time out. This is kind of an internal step back, this Hanged Man. This 9 of Wands feels like it's an active step away, taking a day off work, taking a trip away for a weekend, just taking time to stay at home and read a book and snuggle up on the sofa, or sit out in nature and enjoy the sunshine. Just something that's really restorative and healing, whatever that means for you. It's going to be different for everyone, but just taking some time for yourself to really restore your energy. And please remember this Cougar card: in silence you find power. Find that quiet inner stillness, that silence within, that does come with that Hanged Man energy. Because you've got this push-pull, it's going to put more strain on you than usual. You can usually find this quiet inner stillness more than most other signs. I just feel like there's so much excitement building and so much big, powerful energy coming back into your world again, driving you into this leadership role, that having to step back is like putting the reins on very excited horses and trying to hold them back, or a very excited dog that you're going for a walk with and he's really big and he's just dragging you along and you're trying to slow him down. It's that kind of energy that I'm feeling here. So even though you're normally quite good at holding that Hanged Man energy, I feel like these two energies, the Queen of Wands coupled with that 7 of Wands, are just going to start straining your energy a bit and put you into that 9 of Wands. I've been brought back to that Knight of Cups again. Find your heart center through this. Really connect back with your heart. Those little moments of joy, simple pleasures are quite key at the moment. That's been coming in a lot. Find simple joys that connect you back in with your heart. That will help you recover that lost energy and restore your batteries quicker. All right, 3 of Wands in your advice position. This is asking you to keep your vision strong. This is the card of your ships coming in. It's a beautiful golden card. You've got 3 golden cards here, lots of positive, bright, happy energy. The 3 of Wands is a moment of pause. It's really reiterating this energy in the center here, but it's also asking you to maintain your vision. Remember your perspective that you've gained as that Hanged Man. Remember the fun and the adventure that is waiting for you with that full energy once Mercury goes direct again and once we move towards the end of August. This 3 of Wands is just asking you both to take that pause before this next step into a new stage of your life, but to also keep the vision and maintain this energy, this passion, this excitement for this new adventure. That's that Queen of Wands right in alignment with that 3 of Wands. It's below the surface, which it kind of feels like it needs to be during the first half of August, but don't lose the vision of this, because you want to be able to move forward again once the energy starts picking up. And it will, because you have the Ace of Wands in your external factors. A new burst of energy coming in for you. The universe is at your back with this. So this is the energy that the universe has asked you to ride out until it shifts. Something is obviously needing to happen during this Mercury retrograde phase that is slowing a lot of us down, getting us to reset, recenter, but keep our vision of this beautiful, positive adventure waiting for us. When it's ready, when the time is right, and I am getting that sense, is once the Mercury retrograde passes, this new burst of energy with that Ace of Wands is going to be coming in. This is the wand being passed back into your hand. This is the wand the Queen of Wands is holding. It's like the universe is saying, here you go, We're going to bring the Queen of Wands right up to the surface and you can take off again. I felt that message really strongly. So stay open to this. Keep your vision clear and remember the excitement. Don't lose it. Keep your heart open. Just try to maintain your balance until it's ready to come in. That Strength card is also reiterating that Cougar card in there as well. The other thing I'm getting with that Ace of Wands is it's like the excitement is building around you. There are going to be people around you that are going to help feed your own excitement. There's a sense of a collective building the energy for you, kind of collective support. It's like there's suddenly going to be a lot of people at your back willing to drive forward with this as well. So embrace that when it comes in. Be really open to that. The Page of Pentacles in your hopes and fears is very interesting. I feel like what you're wishing for, what you're really wanting is to be able to start taking even small steps to bring this in, to create this momentum. You've got all of these Wands cards. There's so much energy in there. The Pentacles are very slow and steady. They take small steps. This is the planting of a seed and nurturing it gently and slowly. And he's a student, the Page of Pentacles. He does a lot of research. He does a lot of background work before he takes a lot of steps, but he nurtures this growth slowly and patiently, even while he's learning. It's like you're wanting to be able to move into this slowly and steadily and with patient, gentle steps. This is quite a youthful card. It's like taking the steps of a child or a student, starting small and working your way up. And I feel like that's possibly not what's going to come in. It's almost like, because what I got through here is that things started quite quickly and quite big, but it was just a burst of energy, a burst of adventure before it retreated again. It slowed back down again. You would like to take slow and steady steps and build it up at your own pace. And I think the reason you're wanting that is that you can feel that when this starts to shift, when this wand comes in, it's like a cork being released from the champagne bottle and it's just going to start flowing very quickly. But it's a champagne bottle. It's a time to celebrate. It will actually be quite a lot of fun for you. So I don't want you to be worried about that if it does start moving quickly. You're going to have all the energy and power that you need, all the support. You've got angels' support. You've got all that inner strength. Another angel there with the Judgment card. You've got the 10 of Cups, that rainbow arcing over your head. This is such beautiful supportive energy. Plus, remember this Cougar card. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. So trust that you're going to be completely fine. What I love is that we don't have any swords cards in here. So I'm not feeling like you're in your head at all. This is quite an energetic thing. That's why that 9 of Wands is there, especially coming after that 7 of Wands. If you do need to take a rest and restore your energy, as I said, do what you need to do for you. All right, in your outcome, we have this 2 of Pentacles. Again, a very interesting energy. Suddenly drawn back. It's like this new burst of energy has come in, and because you've got this Page of Pentacles in your hopes and fears, this is the sort of the energy that you're wanting to bring in. You've landed on this 2 of Pentacles instead of moving forward with this powerful, active energy. It's like your inner hopes and wishes are just holding you back a little bit. This is you weighing up. You do get to choose how you move forward with this. So that's a great thing. But there is a sense with the 2 of Pentacles in that position for you that it's like you're stalling. This Page of Pentacles into that 2 is like this sense of stalling the energy so that you don't need to take this step right away. It's fine. It is a big deal. This whole next step for you is a huge journey. It's a big responsibility. You have the ability to step into a leadership role, to take action. You know where to go and what to do. But I feel like even though we don't have any swords cards and you're not getting in your head, I feel like there's a nervousness with you or a reluctance to throw yourself into this. I'm getting the sense that it's to do with this Knight of Cups, that there's something possibly recently or even long ago that's hurt your heart enough that you're really cautious about putting yourself out there. That fickleness I was talking about before. It's like you don't want to get too excited about this because it already shifted. You jumped into the Fool card and it already shifted really quickly and stopped the energy and everything got held back. And now it's like you're hesitant to step forward into it again because you're worried it's just going to stop again or something's going to turn sideways and your heart's going to be left behind. There is nothing to worry about. You have this beautiful 10 of Cups. This is what's coming in for you. This is the energy supporting you this whole month. It's a very happy, positive, life-affirming energy. I am going to pull clarifiers on that 2 of Pentacles though, because I don't want you to get stuck in this. This has that infinity symbol, which is very much a warning that you could be stuck in this for a really long time, juggling, weighing things up, stalling, taking your time. It's like, do I really want to do this? Can I trust this is going to work? It's all that kind of energy. You don't want to be in that forever. So I'm going to pull clarifiers to see if I can, get you any ideas of how to move through that, how to tackle that. All right. So let's pull clarifiers. To start with, I want to pull on the Knight of Cups and the Hanged Man energy in the center there. Mainly that Knight of Cups. I'd like to see if there's anything more. Just had the 10 of Cups flip out along with a bunch of other cards, including the Hanged Man. I mean, that's crazy. These aren't the cards that I need to pull for you because it came out with too many, but I just want to show you. This is the 10 of Cups and the Hanged Man. It's basically reiterating that same energy. You have the 10 of Cups energy. You have this happy ever after wanting to come in. You have that beautiful centeredness and balance with that Hanged Man, gaining that higher perspective. Let's see if those cards want to come out again. It's like they just wanted to confirm for me that this is the right energy for you right now. Confirm for you that you do truly, genuinely have that 10 of Cups energy supporting you. Interesting, the Hierophant. Okay, oh, look at that. The Hanged Man just popped up on the bottom of the deck again. You get the same card twice, and this one's come out. This particular card came out twice, so it's basically 3 times that the Hanged Man came in. That's a very, very strong message to rely on that Hanged Man energy, to really see things from a new perspective, to make sure that your higher perspective includes why you're retreating, why your heart might be trying to close off a bit. And I'm saying that because you have the 4 of Cups and the 2 of Cups that came out then, along with that Hierophant energy. The 4 of Cups is another message asking you to be mindful not to close your heart off, especially because the universe is trying to gift you with that cup coming straight from the heavens. There's some blessing coming in, some positive new love coming in with that 2 of Cups. I'm not talking necessarily about a romantic love. This is a pure, unconditional kind of love that I'm feeling that wants to come in for you. This feels like you integrating with your higher self, coming along with that Hierophant, this 2 of Cups, along with that Judgment and the energy that I felt in your previous reads. Sorry, my cat's sneezing. I'm feeling like the reason you're needing to take this time out is it's like this is one last little piece within you that needs to be addressed. It's a little shadow somewhere within. Sorry, kitty cat. It's coming in to clear this one last little shadow. You taking this time out as the Hanged Man to gain higher perspective and look at everything that's in you. It's like you've cleared so much, you've integrated so much of yourself. You just need to look at this last little piece to be fully reconnected with the you, that highest version of you that you are with that Hierophant energy. So don't close your heart off to this. Allow this Hanged Man to take you into this space where you've retreated. That's why that Knight of Cups is there. Have a look at where you've retreated to and just feel into it. We don't always even need to know the answers, the whys. You can look at the why if you want to, if that helps you shift this energy. But this card is mainly asking you to just sit in this space with that Hanged Man perspective. Now remember, you've got the Hanged Man here, of course, but this Hanged Man has a halo around his head. He's gaining awakening, an enlightenment experience around this situation. So use that to look at what's happening in your heart, gain a higher perspective, spiritual perspective, and open yourself up to the universe to embrace that Two of Cups energy that really wants to come in. It's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful shift. There's not a lot of information, advice that I really need to give you through this center line here because it's not particularly heavy, and I feel like you're already aware of what's happening and why you're doing what you're doing. It's just this last little piece. There's something that you're holding back in your heart space that needs to be addressed so that you can fully embrace this Two of Cups and this beautiful Ten of Cups energy and move into that Hierophant space. I'm going to pull on this Three of Wands. To be honest, I'm not even sure why. I just got drawn to it. Right from the start, I suspected I wanted to pull on it. I feel like I got what I needed to tell you about, but for whatever reason, I'm being drawn to it. So interesting, the Five of Cups. The Six of Cups. Okay, wow. So there's definitely heart stuff happening here with all that action-orientated energy with the wands everywhere. Now we're getting a lot of cups cards. That's the fourth cup card in these clarifiers. The Eight of Wands. We've got the Knight of Swords at the bottom there. The Eight of Wands. I really like that. That's a great shift. This feels very connected to this center message here. And this is in the advice position. So it's like this is the advice to help work through that. This Five of Cups especially feels connected to this. I've got the Four, the Five, and the Six of Cups. So you are progressing really beautifully. What this is saying to me is while you're processing this, make sure that you do allow this grief to pass. Look at what's holding you back. Process any grief, but don't dwell on it. This Three of Wands is a card, as I said, of taking a moment before you take any steps. But this Five of Cups is just saying don't linger in your grief. Don't linger in that space of holding your heart back. Again, I'm not feeling like you're closing it off. You've put it in sleep mode. And this is so connected to that Knight of Cups in that sideways position. You want to be able to process the grief and let it go. You have two cups remaining, which is hinting at that Two of Cups here. And you've got this Six of Cups coming in. You are actually going to move quite beautifully into that Six of Cups energy. I'm sort of feeling like that's why this Mercury retrograde needed to happen. It's not just that you need to process what's going on in your heart. It's wanting to open you up because some new love is coming in. This Six of Cups is about a soulmate connection. It's a connection with someone from your past, but it can also be about just reconnecting with your heart at the deepest, most innocent, unconditional level, which I think I said about that Two of Cups. This is you integrating with your heart at the highest level. And I know I said that before. It's reiterating that same message, which is obviously why I was getting drawn to this Three of Wands while I was pulling these cards. It just wanted to be connected in here because it's a very important action for you to take while you're in this kind of stasis mode, while you're getting slowed down during this Mercury retrograde and however long this lasts. For you, it may actually linger a little bit longer. I'm feeling the sense when this Ace of Wands comes in, I feel like you're going to know it. You're going to recognize it straight away. But it just might take a little bit of extra time for the energy to pick up the pace again for you, Pisces. Because I know when Mercury does go direct, it's still passing through, I think they say it's passing through its shadow. So it's gone retrograde and then it goes direct again, but it still has to travel through the path it took backwards before it actually takes new steps again. That's kind of the flavor I'm getting here. You've retreated and then you've got to, once you start moving forward again, you've still got to sort of retrace steps that you've already taken, which is fine. I'm feeling very much for you. This is actually about reconnecting with your heart's deepest desires. Really bringing your heart back into this. It's like you dived into this journey with the Fool and all of these Wands cards, all of this energy and passion, and you were very excited about it, but it's like some part of your heart was left behind. This Mercury retrograde is giving you a chance to reintegrate your heart and bring it with you this time. I'm so excited for you. I love this. And what's really cool is you've got the Eight of Wands coming in as well. This is a big shift of energy. Big influx of energy, really connected with this Ace of Wands. This is like the in-between space between this Mercury retrograde before this new burst of energy comes in. And it's coming in with this Three of Wands. It's like you're not going to have to linger here for too long. That's the sense I'm getting. Once this Eight of Wands comes in, right after that Ace of Wands, it's just going to power you forward. It's as soon as you open your heart to this, to bringing your whole heart into this. And if that does mean that that's a new love in your life, a new love for another person, a new love for an old person that you haven't connected with for a long time, it's come back into your life. It could be a new pet, something new. You might have taken up a musical instrument and you're deeply passionate about it. It's like once you reawaken this love, this passion, the energy is just going to power you forward again. And you're going to get back into that journey that full started in your recent past. This is very exciting, Pisces. I'm really excited for you. Let's have a look at that Two of Pentacles, though. As I said, I did get the sense that you're stalling here, that you're holding back. And I just want to see if there's any advice I can give you or any more information that the cards can give me to get some clarity on what this Two of Pentacles means for you. Okay, that's a great energy. The Queen of Pentacles. She's very grounded and creative, that Queen of Pentacles. Really love her. It's another pentacle, though. We've only had pentacles in the final two cards of the spread. It's very interesting. It is a slow and steady energy. So maybe because you were wanting it to be slow and steady, the universe is saying, all right, we'll make it slow and steady for you. But we'll see. We'll see what else comes out for you here. Okay. The Ten of Wands. Wow. That's a really positive energy. That's the end of the harvest and reaping the rewards after all your hard work. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. We got some big cards again. The Temperance and the World. So we had the Temperance here, and I believe the World was not far behind. Oh, that's right, the Death was there. Oh, we had the Ten of Wands under there as well. I'm sure the World card is in there. There we go. I knew it wasn't far. Okay. Interesting. So they're coming to the surface. The Temperance is about finding balance, but for you, what this is telling me, normally when I have the Temperance card, it's about balancing your energy in terms of not putting too much out there. It's the opposite for you, Pisces. This is asking you to find your balance and to actually put yourself out there more. Don't hold yourself back too much with that Two of Pentacles. So these four cards that all came out as clarifiers, basically it's this way. What I'm sensing is that this was basically you in these two cards. It's like once the energy starts picking up again, you are reluctant to take steps forward and you're going at your own pace. You're staying grounded, which is really good. You're staying grounded and centered and trying to maintain your composure here and not dive in, not fly forward like with that full energy. You are reaching the end of a cycle, however. I mean, you're getting that with the World card in a much bigger way, but what I'm sensing with the Ten of Wands is whatever this cycle is that's ending, it's like you're reluctant for it to end. There's something at a sort of lower level, something you've been working on through all of this that's become familiar. It's become a steady, solid presence in your life with that Queen of Pentacles. You're nearing the end of that. You are reaping the rewards from that. You are being able to enjoy the fruits of all your labor. But it's like you know that because this is coming to an end, something new has to come in, and that feels like what's holding you back. It's that scariness of change, of something big coming in. This Temperance and this World are both saying, yes, this is a big cycle shift. But what is coming in is both bigger and more amazing and so much better for you, because we do have that Ten of Cups there. And this Temperance is asking you to not hold yourself back so much that you miss out on the joys. That's where the balance lies. It's like you've gone a little bit too calm and peaceful in the sunny field, and we want to bring in some lightning and thunder and bring some action back into your life again. It's fascinating. I've never had that with the Temperance. It's always much more of a holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back so much that you've gone a little bit out of balance at this stage. And it's time to actually move forward. But I do understand why you're a bit reluctant to move forward, because you've landed in something that feels really positive and is at a good, steady pace, which is obviously what you wanted with that Page of Pentacles. This is coming to an end though, so it's time to step up. If you're feeling out of balance or uncertain, remember this cougar and this thistle. You can move through this with your own unique gifts and talents in your own way, and you can find your power in silence. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This has actually been coming up quite a lot. You've got 2 more pentacles under there as well. Don't hold too tight. It'll confuse you. It'll make things unclear. The universe wants to grant your wishes and bring in the sun and all that joy. Amazing. So the Seven of Pentacles is coming quite a bit. It's about assessing what you want to take forward with you into this new world, this new life that you're creating, that you're co-creating with the universe, this new world that these world cards are hinting at. This has been a big theme, especially this month, but even through July as well. We've been asked to make sure we know what we're asking the universe for, what we're truly wanting at our deepest heart level. That's why these cards have all been pointing you towards going within and checking what's happening in your heart space, clearing any shadows and allowing you to open your heart to embrace love and excitement and passion again, because you're creating a new life for yourself. So deciding what you want to take with you is actually really important. If you decide that you only want to take the mundane, steady, plodding kind of work that you've been doing, that is quite satisfying, but is not very passionate. There's not a lot of passion involved. There's not a lot of heart, a lot of love, a lot of adventure. It's kind of a, not necessarily easy, but reliable, steady kind of journey that you've been on. If that's all you want to take forward with you, that's fine. This is giving you the opportunity to assess that and figure out whether that's what you want. And if that is all you want, then great, that's all you need. But the universe is asking more of you right now. And if you can, it's asking you to step up, be this cougar, be assertive. Not necessarily assertive with the people around you or the situations around you, but with yourself. Let yourself be assertive and say, this is what my heart truly wants, and I really want to make it happen. Because at this time, the universe is saying, we're going to support you with this. If you can bring your heart to the surface and let yourself have this amazing adventure, the universe is going to have your back with this. It's going to drive you forward with that Eight of Wands, support you with that Ace of Wands. It's going to give you that Ace of Wands to create the life that you want. So be brave. Anyway, this Seven of Pentacles is just asking you to assess all of these things, figure out what you want, be proud of where you've come from. And if it's time to move on and let things go, be brave and let them go. Bring in a brand new world for yourself. Oh, big things, big things. Okay, 3 final message cards for you, Pisces. Oh, wow, the Tower just flipped over in the deck. Okay. Big changes coming in. Oh, the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wow, okay. And the 7 again, 7 of Pentacles, the same messages. Queen of Swords, we finally got a Swords, the Lovers. So this Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, another ace for you. This is the cup that the universe wanted to give you. This is why you want to stay open, because this is love coming in, new passion, new excitement, a new reason for wanting to be in the world. It's a new love. The universe wants to shower you with blessings. So do stay open for this. That's what I was saying. The universe is going to have your back. If you're brave enough to take this opportunity to keep your heart invested in this new life that you're creating with the universe will meet that passion and shower you with blessings. So let's look at these final message cards. You've got the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Really interesting energies. So we've got that Queen of Pentacles again, and you've got the King of Wands as the partner to that Queen of Wands. This is again that strange push-pull energy. They're quite opposite, these two cards. I love the Queen in this deck particularly. She's very grounded, and there's a gentle contentedness with her. It's like she has everything she needs in the material world. She's now able to turn into her heart space. There's like a material freedom, an external freedom that's allowing her to now turn inwards into her heart. And then this King of Wands is all about action and taking leadership. Remember, with that cougar, claim your leadership role and take action. That line is basically describing that King of Wands. So, but what I really love, because he's partnered with that Queen of Pentacles, it's like combining these two cards. Embrace your unique gifts and talents. You can be this leader. You can be this action-orientated King of Wands, but in your own unique way with that Queen of Pentacles. You can do this in silence. In silence, you find power. You can do this in a quiet, grounded, gentle way. She's quite a gentle queen, the Queen of Pentacles. You don't need to be assertive and aggressive in ways that you see other people in the world in leadership roles. You can be gentle and grounded and calm, but still able to take action. Now, I haven't addressed this Tower moment. I feel like something is going to come in that shifts things on its head very quickly. This Tower feels connected with this Eight of Wands and with this Ace of Wands. I know we talked about the Fool, how there was this lovely burst of energy in this new adventure that you started early on, and then it sort of stalled. Everything went quiet and still and calm, and then it started picking up again. But it was a kind of sudden shift. I was getting the sense that that Ace of Wands was going to come in quite quickly, and then that Eight of Wands as well. It's like out of the blue, something new is coming in. This Tower basically is trying to scream at me very loudly. This is something that's going to happen very quickly and out of the blue, unexpectedly. There's going to be a big shift. So as much as you want this slow-paced Page of Pentacles step-by-step process, I was getting the sense that things were going to pick up really quickly again. And this Tower is saying, yep, it definitely is. So be prepared for the unexpected. Something will shift very quickly, but you've got all of the strength, support, and ability that you need to see this through. And you are stepping into a leadership role in your own beautiful, unique way, Pisces. This is an amazing time this past year and going into next year. This is really transformative time. And more as I go through your reads, I'm seeing that Pisces are being asked to step up. But don't be frightened of that, because you're allowed to do it in your own unique way. Just be you. Being you is the best way you can lead this world and the people around you into this new phase of humanity's existence. I'm really excited for you, Pisces. I wish you all the best with this Tower, whatever it is, and I wish you all the best as you navigate this incredible month.